It's right.
right? And it's something that I always say: there's a lot of people that should be in the league that aren't,
That's true.
and there's a lot of people that are that probably shouldn't be.
That's true. Yeah.
So a lot of
Yeah.
times trying to find your place in that world, on top of all the politics and all the other BS that goes on, the numbers game and all the other kind of BS that they tell us that we got to deal with. And every time you step on the field, there's somebody else trying to take your spot.
Right. That's
So
absolutely true. And you know, and I think for me being young, it
mm,
was, and just not, you learn real fast that it's a business when you get into the
facts.
game and in the league. And I've got some because I didn't leave. I mean, I was actually released from Arizona, but it wasn't until like the second or third game of the season.
Right.
And I had become really close with my coach, who was Mean Joe Green from the Steel Curtain.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
absolutely. Legend.
and so even after I left the Cardinals and came here to Philadelphia, every time I had a well, first off, when it first happened, he reached out to me and my family, my parents, and said, "Look, I had nothing to do with this."
Right.
And then, he wasn't on board with the decision. And then every game, every good game I had with the Eagles for 7 years straight, he was one. Well, not all 7 years, but especially them early years, he was the first
Yeah,
call I get. I
that's what's
see
up.
you. I see you, pup. I see you. So when I was with the Cardinals, I actually wore 75 because of him.
Okay.
Uh, he
Okay.
insisted. He insisted. Like I didn't really want 75. I thought 75 was ugly.
Right.
But he insisted that I have his number. And
Now you had a
so
legend in your corner, bro.
yeah, man, we
That's
were
what's
tight.
up.
We were tight. So then when I left and came to Philadelphia and started doing real well, he was like my biggest cheerleader.
Right.
So I always respected him and appreciated him for that.